outside of the experience because of the compositions, these incredible compositions, and the beautiful colors, and the beautiful clothes, and the way he lights a face, and the heightened sense of drama in them often. Like, all of these are sort of hallmarks often of his films, but really what's so amazing is that there's that point of view, that cinematic point of view, but it's always anchored by this kind of intense and very realistic and very potent emotion. Someone whose work was really thrilling to me, and I sort of like how she comported herself in the world. And so we knew each other to say hello at a film festival or at a press event, but I never imagined that we would be paired together. And to be paired together, I think, so authentically in a way that women are in real life, and in a way that where you are truly friends and you're equal friends. It was a more truthful rendition of female friendship than I was used to seeing on screen, And I think we were both eager to do that, to be able to kind of share that, think about it. That's something that sort of has a life of its own. I think that we all feel gratified when there's conversation around a film in that way, but really because we know that people are going to see the movie. It's so hard. It's a very crowded world, the entertainment world. So we, of course, want our audiences to come and see something. And so when you have that sort of buzz around something, that sort of ensures that an audience is going to...
We met very briefly, sort of in corridors at social events, and we both liked each other on sight, and we both admired each other and wanted, I certainly admired her, and wanted to find a way of hanging out together. And of course, working together is one way of hanging out together. And when Pedro asked me who I thought Ingrid might be, there was only one person I thought of, which was Julie. So we didn't know each other at all. We've become, in 1 year, very, very old friends, John. We've made up for lost time. We, as Pedro says, we never stop talking. We've covered all the ground that we might have covered if we had known each other for 40 years. That it has a particular badge above other work that I've made over the last 30 years. But it's true, it does occupy a space, particularly at this point in history, because yes, I've been responding to your questions about dying, but the idea of taking one's own life and having the right to do so, and having the support of a state to honor one's choice and one's human rights, that is a very live issue, and it's an issue that's being discussed in governments all over the world. So yes, you're absolutely right. It has a kind of currency, in many ways a political currency, absolutely. But it's not only about that. It's about all our dying, whether we're taking our own lives or not. This is possibly one of the least dramatic of Pedro's films, and that was very important to us, that it's about momentous things, but we wanted it to be supremely practical and calm and relaxed and real and undramatic and unperformed and certainly unperformative. But still, the colors are there and the poetry is there. It is a poem, and in many ways a fairy story, like all his films.